It would be a 6, but that third photo with him all close up like this just drags it down so much that that photo alone kills all of his matches, right? So that's a huge disqualifier, right? All right. So no, this needs to die, right? This cannot happen. Yo, this is Rags, the online dating coach, seen on this channel in the flesh for the very first time. So today we want to review some Hinge profiles, show you guys what we see when we look at profiles and how we make them better. All right. So our first guy over here, so this is his main photo, right? Here, just standing in the suit on some steps. What do you think of this one, D?
It's not bad. I would say it's average at best. I give it a 5 out of 10. The reason why it's not communicating anything, it's a very generic. You see a guy in a suit everywhere. What would be good if he was like at a super luxurious? Imagine that was a luxurious hotel lobby with the staff in the background, just something going on, not just yo, I'm standing in the suit.
Yeah, it's a little tourist vibe. The posture is a little with his hands there, like this, like a groundhog. It's like he's a little unsure of himself, right? Even though he is wearing the suit, he thinks he looks nice, and he does look nice, right? But his posture, it's the body language and the posture is just super uncertain. It's like that tourist vibe, just kind of standing in front of some landmark in the middle of the thing, holding his arms like this, and
What do you think, Rags, if his hand was in his pocket?
Yeah, if it's just more, if he took up more space, right?
Only
just more of a masculine kind of vibe, and that the suit picture kind of calls for. And in this case, he's not really hitting it. Yeah, I like the suit idea, right? Especially
Color is good too. It's just the way he can nail it.
All right. Looking at that first prompt, he says, my simple pleasures, hot yoga, vegan pastry, an unnecessarily long block, and a film worth discussing afterwards. What do you think?
Yeah. It's not bad, but okay, let's think from the lens of a female, right? If I was to hear that, I'm like, okay, it's cute, but I want to stimulate emotions, and he's doing it like.
To be fair, this is kind of like a masculine looking black guy, right? So you can definitely afford to get away with a lot more, not even fuck up, right? It's just like he can go a lot more the cute route, right? Without being
So what would you
gay honestly, I don't hate this, right? This is some kind of little pretentious intellectual shit, right? But for an artsy, maybe Brooklyn type of black
that's what I'm saying. His archetype
I think
it's different. It's different. It's ancient growing.
A little bit. It kind of depends on what happens after. I feel like maybe with a different photo, just based on what this guy looks like, that prompt could work. Yeah, but both the prompt and the suit they kind of clash a little bit. All right, up on this one photo. All right, let's keep going. All right, all good here. Even though, I don't like this choose a time for our first date for a man, like, because you're just putting the ball in her court. I don't like that.
Like fucking ownership.
All right. What do we think here?
Cute dog, and he's cheesing a lot. This is wholesome.
It's wholesome. I like the dog. That the dog is basically almost cheesing too. A lot of the times when guys do this dog photo, the dog looks like it's trying to get away. And here he's still kind of grabbing that dog like this, right? But the dog looks like it's kind of likes it, right? It's kind of going along with it. The dog is almost smiling. He's really smiling. I feel like he's smiling a little too much while looking away
from a female gaze, bro. From a female gaze, I give this a 6 or 7 out of 10 because the dog and him actually looking wholesome, but he just like over cheesed it too much.
I agree. It could be still a bit more like masculine protective energy and not just like that type of vibe. No, I get that. All right. Looking at the third photo. All right. You want to go?
You're on camera, bro. You gotta be nice.
You want to go? I am nice. Shit. We're trying to be helpful here, right? All right. Yeah. So no, this needs to die, right? This cannot happen, right? It's just it's way too close up, right? It's like that blurred background. That blurred background just does not make any sense here at all, right? It's not even one of those portraits. There's no reason for this background blur. It's way too up close and personal. Even if this guy were like a model, this is just still way too in your face.
Yeah, I would say consider from a black brother, fellow light skin. He just over fucking sold it, and how his eyes, the way that he zoomed in so close, it makes it look a little bit deformed.
He could whoa, I thought we were being nice, bro.
I'm being honest. I'm fucking honest. So I'm saying he has a good smile. He could sell that too.
For sure.
Shape up his beard, wear a nice polo. then back up against a nice wall, because that blur makes it look like a LinkedIn photo type thing. It's just, sorry, buddy.
Yeah, that's real. All right, now looking at this prompt. So he's going that movie, that kind of hipster movie buff type of guy. I feel like it's that all his prompts are like the hipster, a little intellectually pretentious movie buff guy. But again, that doesn't really match his photos, right? It needs to
I
be
didn't see a fucking like girl's tote bag.
bro. Yeah, his style just needs to be way more artsy. Yeah, to match the sort of movie critic.
Yeah, exactly. Because he looks like
Movie.
a corporate bank bro or something. A Tribeca bro. I'll see in Tribeca or some shit.
Yeah.
How do you feel if you was to read it? How do you feel? So they can get a vibe of it too.
Yeah, again, I see who he is based on these prompts, right? He's like an artsy movie snob type of guy, right? So I get the vibe, right? It's just the photos don't really match that vibe. They're incongruent, right? So he's just not selling himself the right way. And if he's not that movie buff, then why the prompts? But see, usually I get the sense that when guys write prompts like this, the prompts are more of who they are, and the photos are just accidental, right? Because they don't have the right photos, so they just put the photos that they have, and the photos don't really say anything about who they really are, especially this photo shit.
It's just unorganized.
But the prompts do, so it's just the photos need to be different to go along with how he's presenting himself in these prompts.
Yeah, it's art. Everything has to be your archetype, how you facilitate yourself. And Rags is a real genius in this type of stuff.
Okay, all right. This photo, this is actually the first photo in this profile. I like seeing this shit.
This has appeal, actually.
Agreed. Yeah, he's traveling. He's in Brazil. He's on the staircase. He's like,
should be his
like he's posing. You can't. Yeah, it's a little
bit close.
It's a little far away because you can't see. But it's not a bad hook, right? It's not a bad hook.
And 7.5, 8 out of 10.
I agree.
All you have to do is crop it a little bit fucking closer to show his nice body. The background he's traveling.
I agree. He looks cool. He looks masculine. He looks nothing. He looks nothing like those first three photos. Yeah, I like this. All right, the niche subject. You could give an unsolicited TED talk again. Pushing.
How is fucking shirtless? I photo his TED talk is.
No, it's okay. Again, he could be multifaceted, right? It's fine. This, I feel like for a black guy, the combination of masculine and jacked and intellectually pretentious is actually is not a bad frame.
The flow is
the flow is a little disorganized, and those first three photos are killer, right? They're just not congruent with any of this. They don't set an attractive frame. Let's see what we got next. All right. This isn't bad. No, dude, I don't like the facial expression, right? The shirt's buttoned up too much, right? The hands, guys are always awkward when he's in their photos, right? He's trying to do too much. He's trying
power pose.
He's trying to do some power pose. It's not really hitting. The camera, the photo quality is really bad, right? I can see this is a nice location, right? He's dressed in a nice linen shirt. He has his sunglasses, right? I see what he's going for. It's just not well executed, right? I think his eyes are closed, right? His eyes are closed. He just has some weird neutral facial expression with closed eyes. Like, it's just the design is good, right? But it's just really poorly executed. What do we got next?
Probably if his body language was better with the hands, like, relaxed.
Yeah. No, if you were just relaxed, looking up to the side, with like a drink in his hand, it would look also nicer camera, low key, or just better settings, right? To where he's not so lit up with the background just completely washed out. But honestly, not bad. All right, what do we think? What do we think of this power pose now?
Still touristy to me, and it's like it's too much going on, and it's a little bit far away.
Yeah, it's touristy. It's not candid. It's kind of goofy, which I like. Because it's the first. Yeah, you can have one. You can have one of these photos. Right? You can definitely have one of these kind of goofy, clearly posed but funny, cute in a way photos. Right? And he doesn't look as bad in this photo at all as he did in the dog photo. Okay. So I think I'm okay with this, right? But only one of these per profile.
Okay, I definitely agree with that, because if you put more than one, they won't take you seriously.
Yeah, so out of these, honestly, overall, I'd say maybe the last one's cool.
What would I rate his profile from 1 to 10? I give it a solid 5 or 6. No, 5.55.
Yeah. It's about a 5, honestly. It's just it would be a 6, but that third photo with him all like close up like this just drags it down so much that that photo alone kills all of his matches, right? So that's a huge disqualifier. So for that reason alone, it can't be more than a 5.
Five.
But yeah, just some cleanup on the masculine shots, maybe some style to match. Yeah, maybe some style to match the intellectual movie type of hipster prompt better. And I can really see this profile going
He
places.
would look good enough for Dora too, because he's trying to do that.
Yeah, it's trying to do the artsy intellectual top guy. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, he would do well with that kind of Brooklyn type of aesthetic. I like it. Or no, I don't like it. I like what it
That-
could be.